This is how you pour beer. Hey there, everybody. This is the Burger Creek YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be reading some Italian poetry from the 17th century. Okay, so I've not done one of these in a long time. A fanfiction reading live stream. I feel very weird because I'm live streaming without my headphones in. This used to be the other way around. So, you know, congratulations on changing me there, I guess. Hello everyone, welcome to this hell ride. I don't know when the last one of these was. I don't even remember what we read. No, I think it was the Christian conservative version of Harry Potter. That's what we read back then. Today we're going to be doing Dave Saint Dider, Pokemon Trana. Presumably that means trainer. Also, yeah, I'm just, this is Saint Dider. I don't care if you want to say that it means striker or strider. This is Saint Dider. This is not a mistake. This is the actual way that the author wanted this name pronounced. Tonight, unfortunately, also no special beer because the craft beer store might actually be open at this point. So I might want to go there to try out some new weird shit. So I'm just getting this very standard Störtebeker Hansaporter, which is one of my favorite beers. It's very tasty. But yeah, let's rock it. Let's see who's in chat. Oh, there's a lot of people. How is there this many people in chat? What do you not have anything better to do? It's a Pokemon one. Yeah, so here's the thing. This is a different sweater than the last time. So here's the thing about me and Pokemon. I didn't really get to play Pokemon as a kid. I got to play a couple hours of Pokemon Red on a friend of mine's Game Boy. But otherwise, I wasn't a Pokemon kid. I didn't even really watch the anime. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think in Spain they were running at the same time. So I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of that. So yep. Yeah, none of you have anything better to do. That's sad. Yeah, but let's, without much further ado, let's get into this. Read this fucking hell thing. I'm gonna pop out chat so I don't have to. There you go, this is better. Oh, I like this about YouTube chat, that it doesn't, like Twitch chat, when you pop it out, it immediately just deletes all of it. YouTube chat immediately saves the replay and you can see previous things, which is pretty great. More like Pogamon. Yes, boy, this is how it works. So I know very little about this, aside from Cetor sent me this on Twitter. So thank you for that, Cetor. He's probably not even watching. Oh boy, the Oak Staff just immediately starts off with a 10 Danish kroner super chat. Going to catch this one later. Finally got some work again. Hell yeah, my dude. That is pretty great. Yeah, this is gonna stay saved. I'm not gonna yeet this after it's gone. Anyway, let's start off. How many chapters does this have? Don't think we're gonna get through this today, but we might make some distance, you know? Okay, this is Dave from Homestuck goes on a Pokemon adventure. Oh, this is a Homestuck character, which I also know nothing about. So, this should be good. So some stupid jerks deleted his story, so he re-uploaded. Ring ring, the phone went as Devi got out of bed. He picked it up and it was his favorite Pokemon professor, Oak. How many kids, or just people in general, have like a ranking of their favorite Pokemon professors? Because I don't have a ranking of just my favorite general professors. And I kind of still go to uni. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not a ranking. It's just this is my favorite guy and all the others are just in like a limbo state. Hey, Oak! No, actually, you know what? Dave St. Dida is gonna be fucking Italian. Hey, Oak, how's it going? Dave asked. Very good, Dave, Oak replied. It is time for you to come get a Pokemon now, Dave, so get to my lab, quick. Says, how many... He's probably drunk, just calling up this kid. Hey, kid, you want to buy some Pokemons? Actually gives them out for free. Holy shit, that's actually creepy. Dave ran to his lab in his pajamas, just like Ash, lol. He was in a hurry, such a hurry that he forgot his shades on his dessert. I'm here, Dave said as he burst in Oak's door. I want a Pokemon now, Oak, Dave. Okay, no, he's Italian. See, the problem with this already, like, all of the shitty fanfictions have some kind of formatting problem because they're all written by dyslexics. Which I have no problem with dyslexic people. Which is just such a golden statement. No, but seriously, what the fuck is this? Just proofread this a little bit. I want to be able to tell when a character's speaking. Although, I mean, frankly, there's worse than this in that I've seen in the fanfiction realm. Yeah, so, I want a Pokemon now. Oak, Dave said. He was dead serious. Sorry, Dave, Oak said. There are no more Pokemon left. But you just called him. You literally just called him to tell him to come over because you have Pokemon. What a dick. But I will let you pick anyone from the Pokédex and you can use it in your adventure. Wait, but no. Wait a second. Is that how that works in Pokemon? I don't know. Cool, Dave said. I choose you, Groundoon. It's the Groundoon, the Groundalioon. This is gonna not end well. Groundoon was a legend and very cool, so Dave picked him, and he was also on fire because he knew Fire Blast, which is a very strong move. I'll take your word for it. Dave went to left Oak's lab, but first Oak warned him and said, watch out for Team Bad. Team Bad? Really? Are you serious? And their leaders, Jack and Carcart. Okay. They want to steal all the Pokemon and kill you specifically. Oh no! Dave said, this is not Goodlian. How can I beat Champignon if I'm Deadly Oogie? Exactly, Oak said. You must avoid them at all costs. So Dave left, and he now had Groundoon. What will happen next? I do not know what just happened. And I'm not sure that is because I don't know a lot about Pokemon. Pokemon professors are the most important people along with Nurse Joy in the Pokemon. I mean, yeah. Jesus, why are there so many people here? Usually at the start of a Pokemon game, you get a choice between three starters. Yeah, I know this. You don't get to pick just any Pokemon. That's usually how the system works. So because there were no Pokemon left, he couldn't pick from the three starters, but instead could pick from all of the Pokemon. Yes, this is how scarcity works. I'm an economist. Fucking. Oh, but these chapters seem to be very short. Dave walked out onto Route 1 with Groundoon. It's in all caps. I'm gonna have to say it like this. Good job, bro, Dave said. After they killed a Rattata with Groundoon's Fisher. Hopefully not a fucking anal Fisher. Cold troll on that author. Yeah, frankly, it's 100% this has to be trolling. but I'm just gonna pretend like it's not. If this is a Homestuck crossover, does that mean we're gonna get Pokemon yiffing with Megalovania in the back? That might happen. I don't want to make any promises, but I also don't want to say that it's not gonna happen. Okay. Dave's Pokemon just grinned because he was cool like that. Suddenly, Kit Kat. What? Hey Dave, I am on Team Bad. And okay. Okay, there's apparently a character named Kit Kat, which I know that the Team Rocket had a character that was a cat, and it had like a gold thing here. I remember this, and I always wondered what this fucking gold thing was, and it could talk, and that was unusual for Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't named Kit Kat. I'm like reasonably certain that it was, but now this is named Kit Kat. So, because Kit Kats are so popular in Japan, let's give him a just tremendously racist Japanese accent. Hey, Dave, I am on Team Bad, and you're going down, Kit Kat said. That was just not even a good racist accent. Look at this, Beast is in the chat. This kid has Groudon. Apparently that's how you actually say it. Yeah. Meowth. Okay, that was a coin. It didn't really look like a coin. But hey, who am I to judge other people's currency? Oh no, Dave exclaimed. This is so bad, I'm gonna die. Kit Kat sent out a Digimon, and Dave said, that's not fair. Yes, it is, Kit Kat said. I will win now. Then Dave looked on in awe, and saw Will Turner behind him. Who the fuck is Will Turner? He was so radiant and cool with singing brown hair. And it was just the best opera singer voice. Unfortunately, only sings French opera. Not that good. And he was so hot. But wait, what? But Dave didn't think so because he wasn't gay. Oh, this is the exact same thing as with the Harry Potter fanfiction that we had last time. No, actually, no. It was the Harry Potter fanfiction. No, it was a Smash. No, the conservative Christian Harry Potter fanfiction was different from the Smash fanfiction. Because the girl was a conservative Christian and she wasn't a lesbian. Yeah. I have no idea who Will Turner might be. It just sounds like just a random kid from an American high school.
Did you hear about Tiffany? Tiffany actually jacked off Will Turner in the bathroom.
That's what Will Turner sounds like. Yeah, let's go. Where was I? Dave didn't think so because he totally wasn't gay. Will leapt forward and stabbed Kit Kat's Digimon with his sword. Okay, so this is the Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, this is normal. There's nothing weird about this. I will have my revenge, Kit Kat yelled before funning away. He got in a car and tried to run Dave over. Fucking prick. But Dave was too fast and Kit Kat crashed into a wall and he got hurt, but he did not die. He got way. Dave screamed at Will. No, Will said. He may be gone, but we can still carry on our journey. I just assume that this is what Orlando Bloom's character sounded in Pirates of the Caribbean. Because it's been a long time since I've seen that film. Will then joined Dave's party because he thought that Dave was cool. This is actually, that is a legitimate reason. I have to be honest. That is a legitimate reason to join a party, because the people are cool. That is how I do it. They walked a bit and got to Cerulean City, which presumably is an actual place in Pokemon. Instead of Misty, the gym leader was Link from The Legend of Zelda. He said, and yeah. Okay, no, I can't do this. I have to properly say it, because then you would have to read the screen at the same time that I say it to actually make sense of the story. Not that the story will make any sense, but hey. Fight me, Dave, and get the badge. Yo, fight me, Dave, and get the badge, motherfucker, Link said. Dave sent out Groundoon, and Link sent out was no match for Groundoon, though, and Link gave Dave the good badge. Dave has won, but didn't you have to... Wasn't there multiple people in these gyms that you had to defeat first? Wasn't that how this works? Anyway. I mean, I see, he has a special... Yes, yeah, hi, Cetor. It is you, the person who suggested this. I would say thank you, but... If this was the same person who wrote this Super Smash one, I'm noticing some similarities. No, they had a different kind of dyslexia, I think. But this feels like some massive Mary Sue territory, I'm not gonna lie. How many more can he get? Presumably all of them, the way I know that these things are going, but I'm a bit genre savvy. Meanwhile, in Team Bad... Kit Kat was in Team Bad HQ with Jack. What the hell happened? Jack asked. Thievery is so strong, Kit Kat answered. We can't beat him. We must retreat. Now I feel bad for giving him a Japanese accent, because this is distinctly un-Japanese. Just a complete lack of honor. No, Jack said, you're just weak. This is how you talk to your friends. Let me handle him later. Until then, activate the plan. Jack laughed. Cool. Yeah, no. So technically, you only have to defeat the gym leader. Often you could avoid the other trainers in the gym. I was not aware of this. But hey. I didn't really play Pokemon. Route 3 was a very dangerful place with lots of rocks and grass. Yes. Dave and Will was walking along trying hard to avoid the many dangers. This sucks so hard. Will, and okay, this is Dave. This is very confusing. This sucks so hard, Will, Dave said. Yeah, bro, Will red-pilled. Their way was not even, and wild Pokemon. 10 they saw Moon Mountain Cave. What? Bro, we gotta go in the cave, Will said. So they went in the cave, and it was dark. It's like the Bible. It's just like a preacher reading from the Bible. And so they went in the cave, and they saw that the cave was dark. I can't see a fucking thing in here, Dave said. That's why you need flash. Thor said as he walked. Oh, Thor. Okay, no, this is Thor. Yes, said as he walked toward the two adventurers. Is this Norse mythology Thor, or is this like the Avengers Thor? I have questions. I will give you fly now, Thor said all sexy like. Okay, this is the one from the Avengers. Isn't the actor Australian? Shouldn't I give him like an Australian voice? Oi. That's not very Australian. Okay, thanks, Dave replied. He took it, and Thor disappeared because he was a god and could do that. Dave taught Flash to Groudon because Groudon was really cool and could learn Flash. They used it in the cave, and the cave lit up. And Jack was there. He was just waiting in the darkness for no reason, just to make an entrance. What a... So far, this is everything the fanfiction. It's like watching a man cut his own ears off. It's horrifying, but you can't look away. Yes, I can relate to this emotion. You fell into my trap, losers! Jack yelled. Then teleported behind them. Omae wa mou shinderu. And pulled the lever. A big net fell on Will and Dan and Groudon. Now I need to give him an accent. What accent do we give him? Let's just make him like a London. Just make him London, innit? Now you never get that next badge because you're trapped in me net, innit? Ha ha ha! Jack laughed more and disappeared. Now we're trapped in the net. How will we get out of here? Dave asked. It will be easy, Will said. We will call Officer Joy for help, and she will save us because she is police. Do you have good cell reception in like this cave? Do they have 5G towers in this cave? No, Dave said. There's no time. What do you mean there's no time? What do you mean you don't have time to call the police? The guy left. Groudon! Flash! The net was destroyed. Now we must get into the gym badge quickly. So they left the cave. Okay. Meanwhile, Team Bad. Jack was so mad. He was watching the two trainers from his TV in his base, and they escaped. His ability to teleport is even more impressive. No, Dave. No, Dave said there is. Okay, yeah. This. Oh no, I'm just in the wrong line. Kit Kat came and said, "I know how to beat them." Ow! Jack replied. It is easy. We have to take her away what matters most. Dave's love. Fucking brilliant, innit? Jack said. Let's do this, innit? That's actually, I'm losing the London. I have this thing where I'll do like a Cockney thing and it'll just slide into Australian and sometimes vice versa. I'm not sure why this is. But I do understand that this is, and really that's all that matters. Anyway, let's get back to it. Will Dave get his next gym badge? Yes. He will. I know he will. He will. Yes. There is no surprises. Yeah, that screenshot, Ctor, that is what actually convinced me to do this. Yeah. Dave and Will and Groudon left the cave and went to Pewter City. Weren't they going to Cerulean City? No, that was where they were before. To get the next bag, they're going to secure the bag because they are the heroes of the story, except not Will. He's a side character. Thank you. When they finally got their Naruto, which I am aware is an anime character, who is the protagonist of the anime that is also named Naruto. But I have no idea what his deal is. Was there and said, you can't get the badge yet because the gym leader, Terezi, is kapooed by Team Bad. No! Dave yelled. I fucking loved her! Where the fuck did they take her? Naruto said that they took her to the museum where they want to revive fossil Pokemon and rule the world. Okay. Why would they do that? Dave asked. Okay, who says this? Just saying that Will says this. Because she can revive fossils with her fossil reviver machine. Is this a thing that exists in Pokemon? And also they want to hurt you because you love her. Is this like is this like an actual love thing? Or are they... Or is he just like a stalker? Because I don't know. Dave and Will left to go to the museum and opened the door, and Terezi was there and also was safe. Hey, what the fuck is Team Bad? Dave asked. Naruto Leon told me that they had you in here and they were gonna revive the Pokemons. I lied, Naruto said, and he unasked himself, and he was Jack! Kit Kat now. Okay. Kit Kat now, innit? Jack yelled, and trapeze artist unmasked herself, and it was Kafkat. That is just Franz Kafka, but he's a cat. As opposed to a fly. Jack laughed and said, hey, no, this is... you guys... No, fuck, this is... I'm now Italian. I need to get into London, innit? You blokes are chums to raise these safe and sound in the gym, innit? Yeah, Kit Kat added... Yeah, Kit Kat added. He lured you in here, and now we are going to kill you and take ground on. Okay. Okay. Hey, you a bad man, Dave said. He leapt to them, on them, and swung his sword. He has a sword? But he missed because if he killed them, the story would be over. This motherfucker's just really saying the quiet part out loud over here. Dave realized that fighting isn't necessary because this is Pokemon. No, I will instead just have the animal that I have enslaved fight for me. So he sent out Groundoon! Jack ginned Groundoon. Okay, what? Ginned? Groundoon sucks, innit? Me Pokemon's better. See, this is Australian now, innit? Okay, Luigia. I assume this is Lugia, but let's just say that this is Luigi, but as a Pokemon. Just for the joke, okay? Let's just picture this in our heads. Groundoon beat Luigi easily, though, because he is ground type, which is effective against flying. I was not aware of this. We're gonna get you next time, Jack. Oh, fuck. Gonna get you next time, innit? Jack yelled. It's very difficult to tell who's talking in this one, and that really messes with my voices. Jack yelled at him as him and Kit Kat fled. We beat him, Will said. Yeah, Dave said. But now we gotta go to therapy and get the badge, hey! So they went to the gym and saw Trapeze, and she said, what accent are we gonna give her? Let's just do... you know what? You know what we're gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. Dave, I missed you and love you. Because she's actually trans. I am making my own fanfiction of this fanfiction. And what are you going to do about it? Dave hugged and kissed her because Tarai so he's not like a creep. Okay. I mean, loved him and he got the badge for free. I don't think that is how this works. I'm not sure that you're allowed to give away that kind of defeats the purpose of the badges. And if you can do that, I feel like you shouldn't be able to.
Dave, I'm coming with you on your quest.
Dave said, cool, because they were in love. Give her a Taiwanese accent. I wouldn't know how to do a Taiwanese accent. Dave now has 2 bads and Terezi on his team. What could go wrong? A lot, lol. This is... After what seemed like years of walking, our 3 heroes arrived at the Lavender Town. Sito is starting 420. More fourth wall breaking plot armor and everything, please. Yes, this is how we roll now. Bro, this is so cool, Will said. I hope we don't see ghosts. Why would you see ghosts?
Nah!
Terpei said.
They're only in the Pokemon Tower, and...
No, I'm not gonna do it rough, I'm gonna do
you very deep. They're only in the Pokemon Tower, and...
This... I need to lubricate.
And we don't have to go there, so we're good.
Yeah, let's get out of here quick so we can get the Vermilion City and get the badge, Dave replied. They went to the route to Vermilion, then Grissom from CSI stopped them and said, Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. That's actually, I don't think that's what he's saying. So Grissom from CSI. Who's Grissom from CSI? Lavender Town is where the graveyard is. Do they not have a graveyard in every town, like normal places? I just give him like a... I can't give him another New York accent. Stop! We're investigating the disappearance of Mr. Fuji. While he stopped them. Hey, who the fuck even is Mr. Fuji? Hey, Dave asked. Mr. Fuji is the town's mayor and he vanished yesterday when he was visiting the Pokemon Tower. Well, what is that sound? I hear the sound often and I don't know why. What is this sound? I only hear it during live streams. You heard that, right? You heard that sound. This is creepier than any fucking ghost Pokemon. Anywho,
Oh no,
Terezi said.
Not the Pokemon Tower. There's ghosts there, and I literally just said that we didn't have to go there.
Yes, Grissom said. That is why we cannot climb it and find him. You must do it because you are trainers. Why is the police so... shit? Why... Never mind. He's right, Dave. No, he's right, Dave said. We're fucking trainers and shit. We gotta find him before he dies or worse. He gets killed by the Ghostillions! I feel like this is the... I mean, you know. It's the same ultimate fate. Groundoon! And I can find them. You guys stay here with Grissom. No, Teriyaki and Will said. We must go with you because We are your friends. It's also just a generally intelligent idea to, fanfic is like a child playing with their toys. It's like a bunch of stuff that throw it all together, even if it makes absolutely no sense. I can respect that, frankly. As opposed to the real life police. Listen, the real life police has like SWAT teams. Does Pokemon police not have SWAT teams to get people out of dangerous situations? Like, I don't know, a fucking tower full of ghosts that kill motherfuckers? Dave nodded and they went to the tower. Inside, it was super dark and scary, and it made Therese cry because it was dark and scary. I find this not very feminist. Dave said, "Groundoon!" flash, and then Groundoon flashed, but it didn't do anything. What a bitch. Hey, it must be the host's dong. This Dave, okay, now I know what this. Hey, it's gotta be the fucking ghosts doing this, Dave said.
I hate ghosts,
Trapeze remarked. Listen, that's racist, first of all. Suddenly, Will tripped and fell through a trap door. Dave and Trapeze didn't notice, though, because they were too busy walking. What do they have, an IQ of 50? That they have to focus all their attention on walking? And it's just a fucking guy like, "No, help, I am falling and dying to my death!" And they just don't notice because their brain is so small. Jesus fuck. Will got up and there right before him was some ghosts. They were wearing sheets and they said boo. Yes! One ghost warped behind Will and tied him up. This is getting kinky. Hey, the ghost said. Now you will never find your friends. Ha ha ha. Will screamed, but no one heard him because they were in a basement which was soundproof. Just inhaled and it came out my nose. Okay. Fuck. This, I already hate all of this while at the same time loving it. Dave and Therese was climbing the tower stairs when Dave looked behind him and asked, "Hey, where the fuck is Will Turner?"
I do not know, Tereko said. Maybe we should look for him.
So they went back down and the stairs to the bottom floor and looked for Will. Therese was looking. I do not know what her name is. Was looking on the floor with a magnifying glass, which she has because she is a detective in this story's universe. I'm glad you cleared that up, because otherwise there would have been no logical explanation for a human being to have a magnifying glass. There's just one kind of person that has magnifying glasses, and that is private detectives. She noticed the outline of a trapdoor on the floor, and she was like,
"Dave, I know where Will went. He must have fallen down here into the trapdoor,"
she said, while not icing the trapdoor. What? What? Does she usually ice trapdoors? Why are you giving me this information? I have one of the guys talk like Jeffrey Epstein. I have no idea how Jeffrey Epstein talks. I've never seen any, I have no idea how Jeffrey Epstein talks. I think it's time we catch those ghosts, if you know what I mean, Dave yelled. So they set up a tarp using some money? What? And net over it. What do you mean money? They were hoping to catch the ghosts in it because ghosts love money. What are they, Jewish? What the fuck is happening? Is this why you want me to say, have him look like Jeffrey Epstein? What the fuck? Even better, make one of the Pokemon just be Jeffrey Epstein's ghost. It's like, hey, I didn't kill myself. And the ghosts came back, and one ghost said, "Oh, hey." No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do a racist New York Jew accent. This is not gonna happen. Oh, hey, some money, and went to get the money. The other ghost said, "No, it's a tarp." But it was too late, and they were caught. I think it's time we find out who these ghosts really are, Dave said. He pulled off their sheet, and ghosts were Team Bad. What a coincidence. I fucking knew it, Dave said. Only Jack and Calfcat would be bad enough to do... Only Jack and fucking Calfcat would be bad enough to do this. Now where is Mr. Fuji? Jack yelled. I don't know who that is, mate. That was also like a lot more Australian. I'm giving you a K-word card, my dude. You're allowed to do it. No, I don't think that... I feel like Kike isn't as bad as Jew. I don't know why. This might be one of the worst things I've ever said. Jesus fuck. Don't take this out of context, yes. But I feel like as far as insults go, if you're gonna be racist, anti-Semitic, I guess, just say Jew, because it's the only word where the word and the insult are the same. And so it's always on the line, which always makes it a lot more problematic. It's like at this point just implying the N-word, because just saying the N-word isn't fun anymore. You make people think it in their own head. So I accept your K-word card, but you can keep it. I'm very grateful, Katya, but I don't need it. Okay. Him and Calfcat ran away from this apparently pretty shit trap. Dave spoke. Those guys didn't take Mr. Fuji. What the fuck is he? But have you considered maybe that they were lying? Right here, Grissom yelled. I was really Mr. Fuji all along. I wanted you guys to get rid of Team Bad. So I said I was kidnapped. Also, I only look like Grissom because I had plastic surgery. Okay. Yes. All of this makes sense. Oh, good, Dave said, and him and his friends left. No, I always go to towns, and I like to be misled by the maze of those towns to go into dangerous situations instead of them being upfront with me about what the fuck they actually want me to do. I'm a very nice person. I like to help people if they ask me for help, but only if they lie about it. How can they get to the Verdemillion? Will they get the next badger? Not sure they have gotten any badges yet. Damn. There's a lot going on in this. Mr. Fuji is a strong black man, and I will not hear otherwise. No, yeah, let's just imagine that Mr. Fuji looks like Beast. Let's just say this. I lost it like 20 minutes ago. I have no idea what's happening. I don't think anyone at any point, including the author, knew what's happening. Dave and his friends got to Verdemillion City at last because it was night. I was not aware that was required. They walked down the street and looked for the gym. Where's the gym? Dave asked. I dunno, bro, Will replied. It's so dark, I can't see shit. Yes, I'm going to say shit, even though it says shirt. Dave had an idea, and he got Groundon to use farsh and light up the street. Wow, what a genius idea. To turn on the fucking light switch. And the street lights, because Groundon is a legend and everything listens to him. Everything. Okay. The grantor for $5 says Daddy Krieg. Okay. Gyms are close to the coronavirus. Koga shows up. Please say what's up, my ninjas. I have no idea what that means, even, Beast. Yeah. Dave quickly noticed a sign that said, Pokemon Gym Battle of the Bands? What, is this Scott Pilgrim now? And was amazed because he was really good with music, and if he knew he would get the badge. This is... Nowhere does it say that he will get the badge if he wins the Battle of the Bands. I just want to point out that nowhere... He just assumes that this will happen. There is no reason to believe this. Guys, I think we should enter the battle and, get the badge, if you understand what I'm saying over here. Dave told Terezi and Will. Who is the gym leader anyway? Will asked Turfy. Okay, what the fuck?
It is Sporple Fishman and this Kingdra Pokerman.
Why is this all caps? Terzi answered. But then what was the Battle of the Bands for? Dave asked. Okay. It is to keep people who are gay and play gay music like NSYNC from getting the badge. Because they are gay. And also preps. Oh boy. This is interesting. Because of... See, in My Immortal, she was also complaining about preps. Alright then, I'm not gay, so let's enter. It's just very specific denial. Hey, have you guys heard that I'm not actually fucking gay? Have you heard of that? What the fuck? What the fuck? I love just the latent homophobia in this. I really hope that this is a troll fic and it just turns into like full-on nude gay sex. I'm really rooting for that to happen. So Dave and his team of dudes entered the gym and signed up for the Battle of the Bands. When they were done, the lady at the front desk took them back into the gym and they saw the other bands. There was a band with Edward and Bella and Scoot and Sniper too. So Edward and Bella, presumably from Twilight, the books or films. Scoot? I don't know who that is. And Sniper 2? Is the video game Sniper 2? That's the guy's job. It's not his name. The other bands was Dead Skeleton Bowser, because he died in my last story. That applause for continuity, my man. As a one-man band, and so that's a solo act. And finally, Team Bad was their own band. Team Bad is a good band name, though. I'm not gonna lie. Jack played guitar, and Kafka Cat played the drums. Yeah. If Voldemort is the atheist blogger from the Christian Fic shows up, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I remember this. Dave and his band started playing Enter Sandman by Slipknot, and they were so good that Edward and Bella and Scoot and Sniper all quit right away. Because it's about winning. It's not about having fun. Dead Bowser kept playing though, and so did Team Bad. Next, Dave and friends played some Fallout Boy, and it was isn't that gay though? and it was so good and sexy that Bowser died again. Then Jack got sick of Dave's crap. I love that there's just a continuity of stories to this. Well, hey, let's get back to it. Got sick of Dave's crap, and he teleported on stage and broke Dave's DJ turntables. This is an instrument. Dave is actually Skrillex. Try beat us now, innit? Jack said.
Yeah,
Kit Kat added.
we are the best, you are the losers.
Dave realized that he could not let Kafka Cat and Jack win, so he started to rap with Groundon, and it was I'm a spiritual lyrical individual, and it was so grape that Kit Kat and Jack's instruments blew up, and they were disqualified because that happens when your instruments blow up. And Dave won. I feel like maybe you should get disqualified for sabotage. Trust your sources. $9.99. I can't bait to this. Hope the plot thickens. my thoughts exactly. Purple Fishman came out and arid and cried because Dave's rap was so good. I'm gonna hit you with the missile. Boo-hoo, I am crying because it was so good. Here, take this badge and get out before I cry more. Thank you, Fishman, who exists for some reason, Dave said as he took the badge and high-fived Groundon, because Groundon helped him rap good. Dave now has 3 badges. Next, he will go to a new place and get another, maybe unless something bad happens. Hint, now something bad has to happen, otherwise I'm gonna get mad. What is happening here? Okay, I don't care. There's stuff going on in my server, in case you didn't know. Yeah, this is the new chapter. Dave looked at his map and pointed to a place on it. We have to go here next, Dave exclaimed. We have to go to Fuchsia Town and get a badge.
Oh yeah, that's pretty close to here,
Terezi said.
We can get there in a few days if we leave now.
Well, I mean, you can still get there in a few... Listen, unless these towns are moving, in a few days you will also be able to get there in a few days. I mean, unless, of course, you are counting the waiting time as travel time, which is reasonable, I suppose. Let's go then, guys, Will said. So they all agreed to go to Fuchsia Town, and they left Vermilion, but Purple Fishman said, Wait! I was supposed to give you surf, but I am all out. So take a ticket to my cruise boat instead.
Oh my god, we get a boat ride?
Tereti yelled. Yes, Fishman said. I will take you right to Fuchsia Town so you don't have to... What a nice guy. What a just genuinely nice fellow. Salute to you, Purple Fishman. Turns out Dave is a footer. The grantor says for $2. I mean, you know. There's still open for anything. Meanwhile, Team Bad was watching from around the corner.
You hear that, Jack?
Kit Kat said.
They are taking a cruise on the ship. This is a perfect chance to kill Dave and throw his Pokemon into the sea.
Now you retarded. How do you say retarded with a Cockney accent, dude? No, mate, you retarded troll, innit? Jack yelled. We must steal Groundon and use him to rule the entire world, innit? We can still kill Dave, though, because I hate him. But now we're gonna get onto the ship. Okay, this is...
But how are we gonna get onto that ship?
Kit Kat asked.
We don't have tickets.
It's easy, innit? Jack said. We must wear a disguise. Are you just gonna disguise yourself as people who have tickets? What? How? So Dave and friends went on the ship and took a seat at the main dinner hall because I want cake. Like a nice cake. Could go for some fucking cake right now. You know, like an apple. Something with apple. Like a soft glaze, not a fancy cake. This always happens in life. I don't have a lot of sweets in the house, right? I rarely do. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. They were hungry because they didn't eat for a long time. Outside, Jack and Kit Kat were trying to get on the ship using a fake mustache because the mustache is what identifies you as a... Okay. To look like one of the other passengers. One of the passengers that have mustaches, I guess. The ticket taker man would not let them on, though, because he had an IQ greater than 20. So Jack stabbed him, as you do, and him and Kit Kat teleported. What? Why didn't you just teleport in the first place? You fucking lemon cake. I do this. I talked about this on a previous live stream. I have this Italian lemon tea, which I have no idea why the lemon has to be Italian. And I have like lime syrup, and I did get like a little bit of lime syrup and a cup of this Italian lemon tea, and it just tastes like a really light cheesecake, and it's just fucking delicious. But I already had one of those today. Jack pointed at Dave. Dave, you're gonna die now, innit? Because I've better Pokemon than even Shadow Luigi, innit? Dave said, "What?" Because he didn't recognize Jack because of his disguise. Well, avoided that plot hole. Who are you guys? Hey, who are you fellas even? Dave asked. We're Team Bad, innit? Oh, this is okay.
You're a Team Badaru, innit? And you will give us Groundoon,
Kit Kat screamed. Oh yeah, right, Dave said. He sent out Groundoon and said, I hope I don't have to kick your butt like last time, Jack. Jack chuckled and said, Nay, mate. Me new Pokemon is I'm not. Okay. My new Pokemon is Ultra, mate. Go What? Go Zekrom. And he said out Zerkroon, which was also a leg end form, black and white version. Oh no, Dave said. We was scared because Zekrom was the strongest dragon Pokemon in the world. Normally you could use Earthquake and kill him because Zekrom was electric typo. But if he used it here, he would sink the fucking ship. That's it. You've been outsmarted. I'm gonna say this, which I'm not sure that's very difficult. Jack ordered Zekrom to use Thunderbolt and it heard Groundoon, but it did not faint him. You gonna give up yet, loser, innit? Jack taunted. Dave was worried now, but then he had an idea. Please no. Groundoon! Use punch, eh? Groundoon! Sharped his claw. I2, which is an Intel processor, I guess, into a fist and punched Zirconium in the face, and he fell back out of the window. I'm not sure that this is an idea more so as the thing you should have been doing in the first place. If this counts as an idea for you, maybe you should not be allowed to live without assistance. Because you are functionally retarded. I'm sorry, but it's true. Jack growled and said, "I'll get you next time, innit?" and teleported out. Kit Kat stood there for a second because Jack left him behind. But he quickly jumped out the window and swam back to shore while swearing at Dave. Dave grinned and sat down next to Turkey. This was a good day. I made a cake today, but I'm too lazy to get it. Plus, I don't want to miss a second of this joy. Yeah, it's great. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a beer. It's gonna take like maybe 5 seconds, but I am going to get that beer. One of my beers I've already burned through. Both of my beers I already burned through. Okay. What are we gonna open then? I fat washed a whiskey. I fat washed brown butter out of a whiskey. I've got some Frangelico, some Liqueur 43, some of my ginger liqueur that I made, some amaretto, Dornfelder Halbtrocken, some mead. Should we just blow this out of proportion? Let's do it. Because frankly, how else am I going to survive this if not with some mead? This is a bad decision. Hey, listen, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not gonna fill this glass fully. It's not gonna happen. This is not smart. Anyway, let's do it. Oh, this is a long chapter. In Austria, you can't get Liqueur 43. Why? Would disturb my Kölsch girlfriend greatly. Well, I mean, congratulations on you getting a girlfriend from a real proper city. Frankly, the best city in Germany, where the best people in Germany are born. But also why? Why? Dave stepped off the ship. He turned around to his pals and said, "Hey, we're in the Fuchsia town. Let's go to the gym." Okay. Dave thought this was a good decision, so they went to check out the gym, and it was closet. "No, the gym is closed," Dave screamed. "Wait, guys," Will said. He picked up a map and said, "Check here on my map." They looked. "Bro, I think we should go to the Safard zone." And I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Safari or Sapphire. And check out the kind of Pokemon we can find there. What? They thought this was a good idea, so they went to the Safari zone and talked to Warden Hong Kong. This has to be racist. There is no way this isn't racist. "Hey, dude, can we go to the Safari Leone zone?" Dave asked. Hong Kong honked, which meant yes. But they did not know because he could only say Hong Kong. This is Kafkaesque, frankly. This is almost cosmic horror. This is I have no mouth, but I must scream shit. What a terrible fate. "Oh well, guys, let's go anyway. Hey, it's not gonna, like this fucking guy is gonna fucking stop us. What's he gonna do, eh?" We just don't drink. Non-alcoholic is a sort of statement that should provoke self-reflection. We just don't drink it, which is why they don't sell it. Why? I mean, but why do you not drink it? It's great. You're gonna need all the beer you can get. Keep yourself sane after this. Well, I'm out of beer, unfortunately. I keep a lot of high percentage alcohol in my house, but not all the beer because I'm hesitant to drink high percentage stuff because I drink it for pleasure. Oh yes, this is good. The Safari Zone, it was very beautiful. And the lightish because it was outside where the sun is. Okay, thank you. I wouldn't have been able to tell if you hadn't told me this. Why would this area be bright if it's outside? This makes no sense. No, it's because the sun is also outside. I forget this every day. It's like right now, I can look out of the window over there and it's dark. So, is the sun really outside? Find out next time on fucking Beyond Belief. God damn it. Dave and Terexia went out on their own and Will decided to do his own thing. Will walked along the beautiful lake when suddenly a pile of dead scythers was there. Will was shocked, frankly, that there would be animals at a zoo. Who would be evil enough to kill scythers? They are so sweat. Okay, who is this? Jake England? What? Okay, this is someone named Jake England. Let's give him the finest British accent. The kind that really only the Queen speaks. I would, you insufferable fool! Will turned around and standing there was the evil poacher, Jake England. I feel like all poachers are evil. Unless they're like poaching eggs. All poachers are kind of... I mean, I guess some are evil out of necessity because their economies have been ruined, but, you know. I'm not a general fan of... Like, why don't Germans drink Almdudler or Schnarterbombe? I drink Almdudler. What the fuck are you talking about? And I don't know what Schnarterbombe is, but I can get Almdudler at the local supermarket. But, like, this Almdudler is a soft drink, okay? It's a different thing. Licor 43, no, Licor 43, as it's properly said, because it's Spanish, is something that you put in cocktails. I know several cocktails that include it, which is why I own it. Anyway. Who are you? Will asked. I am the evil poacher, Jake England, Jake replied, and then ordered his Pokemon, Haxorex, to grab Will. Will was grabbed. Dave and Turty headed back to the main building to find Will because they could not find him, which just call him on his cell phone. Late night when... Fuck, I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but this would have been a good one. When they got him, they found Hong Kong lying on the ground, and he was stabbed but still alive. Who did this to you? Hey, who the fuck did this to you? Dave asked, concreted. Honk, Hong Kong said before fainting. Hey, Therese, call the hospital, Dave yelled, and she did. The ambulance came and took Hong Kong. Hong Kong was stabbed, which can only fucking mean Jack. We'd better go to the Safari Zone and find him before he does anything else bad. It's like this is the only guy who stabs. They ran out into the Safari Zone, and sure enough, Team Bad was there. Where were all the Scythers? What is a Scythers? Stop yelling, innit? Kit Kat said. Guys, shut the fuck up, will you? Hey, fellas, how about you keep it down for a minute? What's all the fuss about? You tell me now, Dave said madly. No, Jack said. Oh, this is a different Jack? What? Is it Jack and Jake? Are they different people? He snat out of his zircrom and Dave sent out Groundoon! But they were not on a cruise ship, so Groundoon used Earthquack and it was over. Oh, okay, fine, Jack said. We wanted to kill some sighters because it's mean, and obviously now we can't find any. Yes, we wanted to do evil things.
Maybe we should investigate,
Terezi said, and they went and investigated, and they came across Haxorus and Will. Groundoon punched Haxorus in the face, and it fainted, and Will was relaxed. What is happening here? Jake said as he walked out of the bushes carrying 2 dead Sithers. I thought he was taking a shit. Oi! Who are you, mate? Jack yelled. I'm Jake England the Poacher, Jake yelled back. Are you related to the demon from the last story? What are you, Abed? Dave asked. Yes, Jake replied. I am his cousin, except not a demon, just a dude. So you're a cousin by marriage then, I guess. Oi! Stop killing sighters, innit? Being bad is my job, Jack said. But I'm not killing them to be bad, I am killing them for money, Jake laughed.
Are you a ghost?
Terzi said. You do not need to be dead to enjoy money, you moronic moron. What? Do only dead people use money in Pokemon? Is that just a part of Pokemon lore that I just don't know? Either way, I will fight you, hey, Dave told him. Dave sent out Groundoon, but Jake threw a dead Sither at Dave, and it cut Dave's face. Okay. Jake used the distraction to get away, but Jack teleported and tried to stab him, but Jake jumped into the lake and left in a submarine. Well, if it's a lake, he's not gonna get very far. Unless it's like Loch Ness or some shit. 6 seasons, a movie, and a video conference reunion. I didn't see the video. I started rewatching Community today. That's where that reference came from. You do in fact not need to be dead to use money. Okay. Yes, so that wasn't a... yeah. Jack was mad, so he said, now that Jake's gone, we will kill you instead, innit? Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta make do, innit? Jack and Kartak ran at Dave, but Groundoon punched them so hard they flew into the sky. Thanks, buddy, Dave said. Just then, Tereki got a phone call.
Dave,
she said.
Honk Honk survived.
Okay, now she sounds like she has Down syndrome. And also, the gym is open. Now the gym is open. Can Dave get the badge next time? I'm off to take a shower. Honestly, just an excuse to escape from this hilarious horror. I do not blame you for it. I wish I could escape. You want a story about demons visiting from other dimensions, criminals complaining they're stealing their job? There's one book that I've considered reading, but nobody would get the reference, and I would draw attention from a certain marine mammal that is still on the internet for some reason. And I don't recall it. Eternal Undying Love. That's the name of the book that I'm not going to read. There's very few people will get this reference, but if you do, you're welcome. The Granter says, for $20, damn! Alcohol Moonies, if you had to pick which Pokemon would you bang? I don't know about any Pokemon. I would bag none of them. I couldn't even tell you which one I would because I don't know any Pokemon. I mean, I guess I know Pikachu, but that's not much of a choice, is it? Dave walked out of the Safari Zone with his fronds, and they were all sad because Jake England, the evil poacher, got away from them, and also he killed a lot of scythers. Then Dave brightened up, though, because he knew the gym was open. Guys, we have to go to the gym, and the next badge, come on, you guys, Dave said. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Terzi and Will nodded, and they left to the gym for the second time in a day. They opened the door of the gym, and it was pitch black. Dave couldn't see a thing. Then they heard a voice. Manaha-ha-ha, it laughed. Suddenly a light turned on, and standing there was Ganondorf. Yes, this is... Ganondorf had a voice last time around. Okay, I will earn my $20. I mean, I guess if I had to pick one, I would pick the only one that I know, Pikachu. No, actually, I also know Bulbasaur. I mean, I know others visually. This is a bad question. I guess that's the point of the question, is that no answer lets me look like sane. Yeah, no, Pikachu. Let's go with Pikachu. Because at least it's electric, right? There would be tension. Oak Creek, I don't know if you will see this, but I found your channel by chance through your Shadow of the Conqueror review, and I've been hooked ever since. You scratched many of my content itches. Thank you very much, my man Gray. I am surprised that anyone saw that. But not as surprised as I am surprised at the fact that the man himself, the author of the book, Shad, saw that. And I didn't know until it was pointed out to me on stream. So that was really cool. Anyway, Ganondorf. I am the gym leader. He roared. You cannot beat me like you beat my rival, Lonk. Hey, bring it on, fucking cocksucker, Dave told him.
Yeah, we can take you together,
Terezi said. I'm not sure that is allowed. Ganondorf turned into a monster and rammed them, and they went flying out of the gym. What? Ouch, Will said. I just destroyed my entire body and am bleeding profusely, internally and externally, and will probably be dead in a matter of seconds. Ouch! This guy means business, bros. Okay. Yeah, yes he does, a women voice said. That is why you need to get the Triforce. It was Zelda who is hot. I just pointing that out. Not sure. Are you sure that maybe it isn't Chic that you find hot? But no, I mean you're not gay, Then the King of Hyrule walked up to her and said, yes, you do need the Triforce to beat Gonan. Here, take this map to them and go quickly. They then walked behind Dave and his friends and disappeared in a flash of light.
Dude, that was rad, bro.
Will yelled. Dave grinned and they set out to find the Triforcer. Along the way, they found a TM, but Dave did not want to teach it to Groundon because he was in a hurry. That priorities. I can respect that. The map led to the Pokemon. The Triforce is in a Pokemon. I don't want to do this anymore. Where Luigi was, they're holding a box. So is this Luigi who is Luigi from Mario, or is this Lugia? He walked up and said to Dave, "Take the box, Davio." Okay. Dave took the box and thanked Luigi, but he was not Luigi, he was Master Chief. Yes! I'm sorry for hiding myself from you, but I had no choice. Zelda and the King gave me a package and I had to protect it with my life, which is why I chose to not be undefeatable super soldier that kills aliens for a living, but a guy who vacuums up ghosts in a mansion that he owns for some reason, while not ever doing actual plumbing in the plumbing business he runs with his brother, because his brother is busy committing genocide on sentient mushrooms. That's... yeah, no, this makes sense. Master Chef told them. Dave said hey, it's cool, bro. And they walked out. Okay, Tereri opened the box and inside was the Triangle Force. Yes, we did it! Terezi yelled in joy. Yeah, no, actually that was the wrong voice. Yeah, we did good. Will, he was so excited, he just ejaculated. That's just what he did. Cheers, Will, for being in charge of your own sexuality. Then they went back to the gym and Zelda and the King jumped out of the bushes. Well, they disappeared in like a cool explosion earlier. What the fuck's going on now? The King said, "Good job at getting the Triforce. Now give it to my lovely daughter Zelda so we can go and use it for good." I'm not sure that I trust you to do that. I'm gonna be straight with you, my man. It's an awfully specific way of describing what you're doing. Zelda was mad though and said, "Why do I have to disguise as the girl? Shut up, Kit Kat." The King, yeah. Oh, okay. This is actually, this is foreshadowing for a reveal that we're gonna get in a minute. And it's, Zelda was Calf Cat? Dave thought. No, he thought she was hot. It's just Cat Girl Zelda. It's just Cat Girl Zelda. And also, the King and Zelda was Team Bad. They ripped off their disguises, and this is actually clever because they did disguises earlier in the book. And now it's established that they have the ability to do this. So that is what you call foreshadowing. This person is clearly a professional writer. And Jack said to his "your flat car part," what? "Give me the Triforce, Dave, innit?" Dave said, "No, it's ours." So we needed to beat the Ganondorf. Fine, Jack said. It's really a bum anyway. It's really a bomb anyway, innit? And him and Kit Kat ran away. Why did you want it? If it's a bomb, why did you want to have it? Unless... I mean, maybe you're just suicidal, in which case you might want to seek therapy. And him and Kit Kat ran away. Oh no, the Triforce was a bomb, Terezi screamed. Okay, Dave threw it into the distance and it blew up. Dave said, oh well, we can still beat Ganondorf without Pokemans. They walked inside the gym and Dave sent out Groundoon! Goddamn. I see you are back, Ganondorf yelled. Bring it on. Dave was scared, though. There was no hope without the Triforce. Would you just said that you could beat him without the Triforce, you cocky shit? There was no hope without the Triforce because it was a bomb and did not exist. And then the team they found earlier floated and began to talk. What? I am the Triforce! What? What is happening? Dave yelled. He taught it to Groundoon and said, Groundoon, use Triforce. And Groundoon used it, and Conanondorf exploded, and the badge was there on the ground. What the fuck just happened? What? Dave picked it up and Teresa said,
Yes, Dave. You have the rare not good badge.
What?
It's like the good badge you got from Lunk, except not good. It is evil, like Jake England the Poacher, and Team Bad, and Genopendorf, who are all bad guys, in case you forgot. Hey, just in case you forgot, these are some bad guys. They're gonna put some cement on your shoes and drown you in the lake, if you catch my reference. They're gonna fucking tie you to a chair and slowly slice you open with a rusty knife, if you catch my drift. They're gonna murder you to death, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. Cool, Dave said. Only 4 more to go and he'll go to the League. And they left for the next town. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna leave for the sweet release of death. Fuck. The glass wasn't full. Just to point this out, I want to say that. I used to sell this, by the way. It's like, this is very good middle of the road mead. It's very, I don't know what an English word for that would be. In Germany we call it süffig. As you can just drink it. And it's very nice. It's good mead. Like, it's not top shelf mead, but it's drinkable. Why the fuck are there 2 spiders up there? Pay rent! Dave got his 4th badge, so he was looking to find the next one. He asked Terezi because she was a gym leader and knew where to find the different gyms. You could have just asked Siri. Yo, Terezi, where do we go next? Dave asked. She turned to him and said, Next we have to go to Celadon City to find the next gum leader, John. Dave gasped. He knew John because John was his old childhood friend. Wow, Dave said. John's a fucking gym leader? I thought he was just gonna do laundry at the fucking laundromat. and he became a gym leader. We didn't go out well. We had a big fucking falling out over a candy bar. Last Super by the Grant for $5. TBH adult link twink gat girl cosplay sounds good right about now. Jesus, man. How many pages are there in this masterpiece? It has 25 chapters. I think I'm going to stop after chapter 12, which is the one that comes after this, and then do another stream where I finish this. I usually do this in several installments. Okay. Yeah, Teresi said. He uses ghost-type Pokemon. Cool, Dave said. So how long's it gonna take till we get to Celadon? Will pulped out his map and looked. Not very long, dude, he said. Only a few hours. And so the friends left for Celadon. What a thoroughly useless interaction. Team Bad intermissions. Satart. What? Jack and Kafka were in Celadon Mall because they were shopping for a thing that could beat Dave because Dave was strong. Also, they were getting some ice cream cones at the ice cream cone place. Kit Kat looked at the sign that said floor 3 evil stuff. This is very important to have a whole floor dedicated to evil things. The villain industry really is booming, even in the midst of coronavirus. And said, Jack, we should go to the 3rd floor and get some evil stuff. Because we are evil and can beat Dave with the evil stuff. First of all, that never works. You should have learned by now that that never works. Good thinking, innit? Jack said. They pressed the 3rd button on the elevator and walked inside. Or actually walked outside of the elevator. Jack laughed because he knew he would be... I want some feta cheese. Damn. I have some chilies. But maybe that would... But it's just 2 chilies and they're not as tough as they could be. Just take some feta cheese. A little bit of lemon juice. A little bit of honey. I still have some really nice honey. And just put it in just blend that stuff, and then you use it as a cheese spread to put on bread. Maybe put a little bit of garlic in there. Stop. You're getting an insight into my mind. I just really want feta cheese. Okay. I have no idea where it was. Jack laughed because he knew he would beat Dave now, and they walked inside the elevator. And when they got to 3 floors... they went inside the elevator. 3 floors up, they saw a giant killing laser. Oh my god, we have to get to that, Car said. Jack rippled, yeah, we do, innit? Now Dave will not stand a chance against us, innit? But then they looked back to the Dave kill laser and Jake England the Poacher were going to buy it. Jack confronted him. Hey, we saved you saw this first, innit? No, Jake said. He grabbed the laser and ran toward the elevator with it, which is just generally a hazard when you sell wares to evil people, is that they will just take the wares and steal them. Jack teleported there first, though, and destroyed it with his grandfather. What? I was not aware that he could do that. Yeah. Jake then ran for the stairs and Team Bad followed him down. They entered up on floor... I like this subplot of the bad guys, though. I really do. Where they sold toys, so Kit Kat picked up a stuffy and threw it at Jake to stop him. It bounced off, though, and Jake said... What was... What was that for, you gay homosexual? Cat was offended, so he cried and sat down on the floor, as you do. Jack followed Jake to the bottom floor, and Jack tried to pay for the laser, but he had no money. I'm not even American, and I know that that's not how fucking malls work. Good thing I got enough money in it. Jack went to pay for the laser, but he was $1 short. Oh no! Just use a credit card, you animal. Who's chuckling now, you disgusting pumpernickel? Oh, I feel like he wrote that with this accent in mind. Jake said meanly. He grabbed the laser and stole it! Jack was mad. He would never do something this evil. He angrily swore revenge against Jake angrily. He then teleported away. Why don't you just steal the laser from Jake? Because at this point, I mean, you know, I feel like it would be morally justifiable on some level. Bad team interlude end. Dave and friends walked into Cerulean City. No, they weren't going there, were they? After hours of walking. I'm so glad we finally made it to Celadon City, Terezi said. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Will added. Walking sucks. Dave agreed. They had walked a lot during their adventure. They sat down on I met someone who liked durians recently. And I mean, that was basically the point where I thought, let's just vote Biden. They sat down on a bench when the evil Jake England, the poacher, ran by carrying a laser and laughing. Dude, was that Jake England, the poacher? Will asked. I think so, Dave said. But that's not important. We must find the gym and also Jan. This is the last chapter that we have for today. I want to die. Why do I do this? Why do I do this every time? Dave stared forward. This was it. Soon he would be fighting his old friend John. He could not fight John because John was his friend. You literally... I know he didn't actually fight your girlfriend. He turned to Terezi sadly. Hey, I can't beat John because he's my friend. You know, we had our thing. He said to her sadly before turning and looking sadly at the gym in sadness with sad eyes. But they were hidden by shades, so she didn't notice. Yes, you can, Terezi cheered. You have to, you must get the badge to be champ. But I cannot. But I can't. We're on the books, Dave yelled. John is my friend. Why don't you understand this, you dumb bitch? He ran away crying. This is really just cutting into, like, male emotional vulnerability. This is like The Sopranos, but with Pokemon. On crack. You shouldn't have done that, Will said. Shut the fuck up, eh? Shut the fuck up, you little piece of shit. You know, I'm only letting you fucking tag along because you're this fucking Twinkie-looking motherfucker. This is my fucking boyfriend, okay? Said Terezi. And then she ran after Dave. Jack saw this and made him and Cattrack walked out of the mall. Did David just run by crying? Kit Kat asked. Jack repiled. It obviously cried. He's obviously crying because we're cooler than him, innit? Kit Kat... Wait, what? This makes no sense anymore to me. Maybe it's the mild levels of alcohol, but just maybe learn to make it seem so the people who are actually talking are obviously actually talking. I think he's crying because Taravi insulted him, innit? Oh, yes, sir. That makes sense, sir. Katcar said. Now let's follow them, innit? Jack ordered. They followed Dave. Dave ran and cried. He was crying and he ran into the gym and there were black candles with polep fire, which I do not know what that is. Dave stopped crying and looked around. John was a nice guy. He would not have this Stanic stuff around. Yeah, just worshipping Stan is a big sin. Then John said that he's also Italian because they're Italian brothers. Hey, Dave! Oh, hey, bro! Dave said. Then Dave realized that John was not wearing his glasses. He's not John, but a monster! Yes, this is how you recognize these things, is when someone who usually wears glasses doesn't wear glasses. Immediately you know he's a monster. Your thugs are correct, Dave. What? The monster telepathized. I am Giratina, and I am the best ghost type, and I have invaded John's body. No! Dave yelled. Get out of him, you fucking dumb motherfucker! Hey! He screamed. No, I like this body. Leave me alone, Giratina said. He knocked Dave aside with a tentacle of shadow and a red spike thing. Okay. Dave was terrified. John was not really John, he was Cantina. He could easily kill Dave. Dave ran out of the gym quick, knocking over Terezi and Team Bad, as he's either just very fat or they were running very close together. The Kit Kat stood up and swore. Jack just shook his head. Stupid Dave, innit? He said. Don't call my boyfriend stupid, Terzi yelled. Kartak gave her the finger. Ooh, damn, this is getting heated. And they left the scene of the thing and into the gym. They saw Giratina leave John's body. Well, I thought you just said that you liked John's body. And let us kill Dave. Oh, okay. They didn't see her Giratina leave John's body. They are telling her to do that. Okay. No, screw off, Giratina told. Join us, Kit Car yelled. No, Grenadine said. I work not for Team Bat, for myself, innit? Fuck. This is difficult. Jack and Kit Kat got frustrated and left, as you do. The guy, that ghost that has possessed this person's body is mean. Kit Kat said. Shut the fuck up, Kit Kat, Jack muttered. Tracy found Dave sitting by the fountain with Will and apologized, but Dave stopped her and said it's okay because John is in possession by Giratina now. We can stop him together. This doesn't really compensate for the slight against your feelings that you have suffered. You need to talk about this in the interest of your relationship. Communication is essential in any healthy relationship. You need emotional honesty with each other. Yeah, Will agreed. See, even Will agrees. Okay, guys. Let's do this, Diva said. But how can we get the evil ghost out of a guy? I do not know, Teresa said. We will think about it, and then, let's get a hotel. Dave and Terezi checked into a hotel. Dave and Terezi share a room, and Will alone in his own room. Yes. They don't have any money troubles, it seems. Meanwhile, Team Bad. Just not even with Team Bad in Team... Just meanwhile, Team Bad. You are familiar with this kind of interlude. We don't need to waste space on extra words. Jack and Carcart were sitting outside the gym waiting to think of a plan. "This has been a bad day, innit?" Jack said. "First we lost the Triforce, and then Dave killed Gunn." What? "And now Geratna won't join us, innit? And I got called a fucking homo." Okay, Jack Snyder, this is a different guy. This is the most... this might be the most irritating one of the fanfictions, because I always have trouble reading dyslexic shit. But this is not the worst kind of dyslexic shit that I've seen. But it's a very specific kind of problem that makes it difficult for me to do the proper voices. And that is very irritating. We did a plan, innit? But suddenly Jack had a plan. Jack grinned badly. Is it like a grin that he is grinning poorly? Or is he grinning evilly? "Let's go kill Dave at the fucking hotel, innit?" Jack said. "This is a good plan." That's not a plan. That's just an idea. That's a goal. A plan is something that you create in order to implement a goal. But hey. So they go to kill Dave. Will Dave die? Find out next time. No, you will not. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this fucking abomination. Tremendous. Yeah. I don't even know what to say to this. I like this. I'm happy that we're doing this again. I'm having a lot of fun, while at the same time also feeling an internal feeling of just wanting to not be alive anymore. Thank you, Zane. I love you too, my man. Anyway, that was it for us today. I will use the thing to play us out. Thank you all very much for watching. The sequel to this will happen relatively soon, I hope. And I will see you guys soon. Tomorrow, really, with the video that I'm going to make tomorrow. I'm not sure what video it's going to be, but it's going to be a good one. Unless it's shit, which might also happen, because it's not like I do good content anyway. In any case, see you around, cunts. And now I can't hold this because I need at least one hand to... I also have to stop the stream on YouTube first. So let's do this and then...